What are your graduation plans? Would you consider post-grad study or becoming a lawyer? Tips for transitioning into uni life. Switching courses, dropping out, finding the right degree for you. How do you set yourself up well for the semester? Biggest study tip. Favorite and least favorite part of uni. How to stay motivated. What does a justice degree entail? Is it like criminology? Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you guys are new. I hope you're all doing well and you're having a lovely day whenever you're watching this. I'm super excited to be bringing you guys today's video. I did a Q&A a couple of weeks ago, and when I asked you guys for questions over on my Instagram, a lot of you guys asked uni related questions. So I thought, as there's such a large amount of you guys that are at uni, are starting uni, going into uni, whatnot, or just curious about uni, I thought that I would do a completely separate Q&A all based around your uni questions. So that's what we're doing today. I've gone through them all because some of them did kind of overlap, and I've kind of summarized them and I've got them all on my laptop for you guys to answer today. If you are interested in like uni related content, I do put up weekly vlogs every week, which follow me throughout uni. So if you do want to see how I'm getting on or like hear a bit more uni stuff, definitely would recommend watching those weekly vlogs, because yeah, my life is kind of consumed by uni during the uni semester. But anyway, let's jump in and start answering your questions. So the first one that I got quite a bit was, what are you studying? When do you graduate? What are your graduation plans? So I am currently studying a dual degree in psychology and justice. And in my justice degree, I'm majoring in criminology and policing. I'm going into my 4th year this year. I have 18 months left until I graduate. So this is my last full year of university study for my bachelor. I cannot explain to you how excited I am to graduate and like get out of uni, even though I'm probably going to go back for further qualifications. But look, to be honest, my graduation plans are very up in the air. I'm not 100% sure where I'm going to end up, and I'm not going to lie to you guys, that thought scares the hell out of me. I like to have everything planned out, and not knowing exactly where I'm going at the end of the day does, yeah, scare me a little bit. But I know that I'm going somewhere. I've got so many goals and so many things I want to do with my career. I'm just not exactly sure what my title is going to be yet. So yeah, I've got a bunch of different avenues that I'm thinking about taking. I'm probably going to do my master's in something, either take a completely different career turn and do something else with my degree. I definitely want to help people. I am really passionate about working with kids, and I'm super passionate about mental well-being. So see where we end up. Tips for transitioning into uni life. I honestly would recommend grabbing uni by the balls. Honestly, there is like so much that uni can offer you if you put yourself out there and really immerse yourself in the experience. You kind of get out what you put in, I guess. But I'm not gonna lie to you guys, uni really isn't a place that I thrive. I don't love uni. I don't really enjoy being there. I love learning and whatnot, but yeah, uni really isn't where I'm living my best life. So yeah, I would just recommend asking for help when you need it. Never ever be afraid to ask for help, and also just like absorb as much information as you can. I feel like unis, or my uni anyway, was really good with transitioning me into uni life. It's definitely a shock, like when you come out of high school and you go into uni, but I feel like they kind of give you all the resources and the help that you need. And yeah, if you've got good teachers, they'll want to help you as well. So yeah, just kind of make the most of it and reach out when you need. A lot of you guys asked about switching courses, dropping out, finding the right degree for you. I think this is often like a really scary thing, you know, like, oh, I'm not loving my degree, what am I supposed to do? And I have been in this position before. If you guys didn't know, I actually started a degree at a different uni when I first came out of high school, and had a completely different plan. And once I started the degree and the subjects that I needed to get that job at the end of the day, I realized that it wasn't what I had expected and wasn't what I wanted. I completely changed degrees, I completely changed unis, and that's the degree that I'm doing now. And it's such a scary thing. Like, I remember being almost embarrassed that, you know, everyone else was loving their degrees and I was hating mine. And I was even thinking, like, is uni even for me? Like, what am I going to do? Because that was just always the plan. But there's so many options out there, and there's so many jobs that, like, some people don't even know about. Like, there's so many ways to get to where you want to be at the end of the day. And if you don't know what you want to do at the end of the day, don't stress. Like, you're young, you have lots of living left to do. Go and experience life, try stuff out. You'll never know unless you try it. But also never be afraid to talk to people about how you're feeling about your degree. Listen to other people's opinions about degrees and whatnot, and try stuff. Get some work experience while you're at high school, or even when you're out of high school. Try and yeah, kind of like shadow different professionals and stuff if you can, or seek out a careers counsellor if you're really stuck with what to do. How do you make friends at uni? I got a lot of questions about this, and I'm not your gal to ask. I'm like a little bit of a lone wolf at uni, like, and I'm not being sad about it. I love it. Don't really go to uni necessarily to socialize. I've met so many lovely people along the way in my degree, and I've definitely made some beautiful friends which I will cherish and take with me for the rest of my life. But I'm not the kind of person who has a huge group of like 10 people at uni and we do everything together, and my uni life is just like, you know, the typical college uni life. That's not me at all. I really struggled to make friends at uni because my degree is so jumpy. I'm never with the same people throughout my whole degree, like in all my classes, so that makes it really hard to make friends. But I've made friends in all of my classes, even if they were just friends while I did that subject. My tip would be act confident and no one will question you. Like, go out of your way, even if you're like so worried about making friends. Often people are really lovely and happy to chat. So yeah, never be afraid to make the first move with like making friends and stuff at uni. What have you learnt from your first year of uni, and how have things changed? I've definitely learnt that, as I said before, you get out what you put in. You know, if you just back out of everything and you don't really give things a go, you can't really expect to get like the best outcomes. Yeah, so I kind of just learned to be a bit more confident and back myself a little bit more. And also I've learned like to work extremely hard. When I'm at uni, it's almost like a full-time job for me. Like, I really immerse myself in all of my uni work, and I put 110% into like everything that I do. So yeah, uni's really taught me that to get the grades and to get the most out of it, yeah, kind of you just have to put yourself all in. Also, I think it's really important to remember something my dad told me when I first started uni that stuck with me forever is you're not studying to pass anymore, you're studying to do your job. And I think that was like one of the things that I took away with me all throughout uni. You're not in high school anymore, you're not just trying to pass a subject. I mean, some people are, but to me, I am trying to learn as much and absorb as much information as I can to do my job in the future the best that I can. So kind of is a different mindset, I guess. How do you set yourself up well for the semester? Organize everything. Get a diary, get yourself a planner, get yourself like a weekly planner or something so you can write down what needs to be done when, and make sure that you stay on top of everything from the get-go. I always, like the week before uni starts, I try and get all the information I can off my uni's website about assessments, tasks that need to be done, readings, all of that stuff. And I get planning from the get-go. Write out when all my assessments are due, know when things need to be done, make sure that I'm already starting on a good foot, and I think then you kind of take that with you and you carry that out throughout the rest of the semester. But yeah, I plan like crazy. That's how I set myself up well. Like, if I'm not organized, I'm kind of setting myself up to fail. That sounds a little bit harsh, but yeah, anyway. Favorite and least favorite part of uni. Woo! Okay, my favorite part is honestly learning. Like, I really enjoy learning, and especially like psychology stuff. I find human behavior so fascinating. So I've really loved being able to learn all about that and be able to connect with some really like incredible and influential people. My least favorite part of uni is probably the stress that it brings. I am a very stressed egg, and uni just brings out the worst stress in me. Like, I'm just always a stressed little being, trying to get everything done, stressing about grades and assessments and all that stuff. So yeah, I won't miss the stress when I'm finished uni, but kind of comes with the game, I guess. How do you organize notes? I'm actually going to do a whole video on this, I'm thinking. or at least show you guys in a vlog a little bit more interactively to show you how I organize my notes. But just in brief, I take my notes on my laptop from lectures because I type faster than I can write, and I write summaries, like hard copy notes, and put them in a binder with my raw notes. You guys will see later in a video, but yeah, keep an eye out for that because yeah, I think it's just a little bit easier to show you once I've like gotten into uni a bit more and there's more content to show you. It's a bit hard to show you when I haven't started uni yet, although when you're watching this I just have to pre-film because it's going to be a busy year, man. Biggest study tip: start early. Probably the last thing a lot of students want to hear. If you keep on top of your content from the beginning, I promise you so much more will stick in your head. Cramming just doesn't work. And if you are revising your content every week, that's what I do. When you come to the end of semester, there's still stuff you've got to study and you still got to like stick it all in your brain more. You just remember a whole lot more and it's so much easier on you. And also I just find that like keeping on top of content from the get-go makes me do better in the subject because I kind of know what's happening. I get the terms, I get what we're learning about, so I can kind of talk about it. I am just not one of those people that like forgets about uni for a couple of weeks and then goes, oh no, I've got 4 weeks worth of content to catch up on. That is just like unheard of with me. Get studying from the beginning, kids. How to stay motivated. I thought this was a really important question to answer because I think it's important to know that I'm not motivated all the time. I am a very motivated person and I do have a lot of drive, but at the same time, everyone's human. You're not gonna wake up every day with 110% motivation. You know, you're gonna have days where you're feeling a little bit blah, and that's okay. The important thing is just to do things that are gonna still be productive in some way. You know, maybe if you're not feeling so motivated one day, do something a little bit lighter like your readings, or do things that are gonna bring back your motivation. Like make a motivation board, or kind of think about what you're doing this for, why you started, and those kinds of things. Everyone's a little bit different with motivation, but I think I'm kind of lucky in the sense that I'm naturally a very motivated person, and uni is one of those things where I kind of am just like, let's go, let's go, let's go, you know what I mean? What subjects are you most excited for this semester? So this semester I'm doing a dual degree, so I have 2 justice subjects, 2 psychology subjects, and look, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, the subjects I'm doing this semester, not that keen for at this point. I'm hoping that once I start them and like start learning stuff, I'm like, oh, this is kind of cool. I don't know, I don't have the most interesting subjects this semester, but probably the one I'm most excited for is my counselling class. I've already done counselling part 1, now I'm doing counselling part 2, and they kind of just give you all the skills to run a therapy session and talk to people, build rapport, that kind of stuff. So I'm kind of gaining the skills to do my job in the future wherever I end up, so that's probably the one I'm most excited about. Next semester and the semester after, I've got some really cool subjects which I guess I'll talk to you guys about then, but yeah, I'm more excited about my other semesters if I'm being honest. What does a justice degree entail? Is it like criminology? So justice is kind of in the law faculty, so some of the content kind of overlaps, but I think that justice is, you know, all kind of about like human equality, criminals, and it depends what major you take. At my uni, if you study justice, you can do 2 different majors. The one that I'm doing is criminology and policing, so my subjects are centered around what the police are doing, justice for offenders, all that kind of criminal stuff. And then the other aspect you can take is government and policy, so that's more like the laws and yeah, policies and regulations put in place, which I wasn't so interested in. So yeah, if you do justice and you major in criminology and policing like I am, it's more like a criminology degree. Does attendance matter? I would say yes, especially in my psychology degree. I feel like you learn a lot from engaging in the tutorials and stuff and the workshops, but yeah, if you guys didn't know, I do my psychology degree as an internal student and my justice degree as an external student, so I do my justice subjects online. That's just what works best for me, but yeah, each to their own. It depends how you work. I definitely learn more about like my justice subjects from doing it at home. I'm more motivated on my own than when I go in. Exam self-care rituals. Good night's sleep, early to bed, good meal. I always have like something green before my exams. I don't know where that came from, but like I always have like broccoli the night before, like lots of spinach and green foods. Not sure where that came from. I'll normally always do some like sort of stress relieving things, like I'll use lavender oil on like my temples and my wrists and stuff to calm me down and just kind of reduce my anxiety. That's like, yeah, before my exams it's all about reducing my anxiety really, and if I can manage that and sort out my anxiety, I got it. Would you consider post-grad study or becoming a lawyer? Yes to the post-grad study, no to the lawyer. I don't like arguing with people, and I just can never see myself as a lawyer. I think it takes a special kind of person to be a lawyer. And all of my friends and like people that I've met that do law degrees, I'm like, you're gonna make an incredible lawyer. Your gal would not. I'm definitely more into like the counseling, helping people, talking to children, helping people who need help in terms of like their mental or physical ability. But yeah, post-grad study, I'm probably gonna have to take that up. Either doing a master's in like teaching or counseling, social work, occupational therapy. These are all kind of things that I'm thinking of. Who knows where I'm going to end up. I have some big decisions to make about where I'm gonna go. But yeah, at the end of the day, I just really want to help people, especially kids. I'd love to help kids that have like some sort of like disability or impairment, and kind of help them mentally to function in society and yeah, get the most out of life. I think that would be really beneficial and something that would make me really, really happy at the end of the day. That's the most important thing to me. Would you change degrees? Not at this point. I'm in my 4th year now and I got 18 months to go. I've already been at uni for 3 years. So yeah, I'm just gonna finish this degree because I love it. I love the psychology stuff. I'm so glad I did a psychology degree and I've really enjoyed my justice degree as well. So yeah, I'm gonna finish my 18 months and then we'll see where we end up, see what happens. But that is all the questions I'm gonna answer today. I'm sorry if I didn't get around to answering yours, but hopefully I covered like a broad range of the questions that I got asked. I just don't want to keep you guys here for too long. But thank you if you did ask a question. If you have any more, drop them in the comments below, or you can send me a DM if you'd like as well on Instagram. All of my links are down below. Have an awesome day, guys. Look after yourselves, and I'll talk to you in my next video very soon. Bye, guys.